Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I forgot. That is so much better, isn't it? One of them mornings, right? Last night was incredible with the mediumship and a lot of loved ones coming through. I mean, it was such a loving night. And we even had, and I felt this before I started the live last night. I felt it all day, actually. I said, I have all these people that went ahead and purchased their reading. And I'm like, yeah, there's a crime story here. An unknown crime story that was ruled something else. That was ruled suicide or something like that. Because one of them, you could go back and watch the video from last night. But she wanted to speak to her father, wanted to know if it was a suicide. And immediately right out the gate, the first card out was a no. And I'm like, no. He is very adamant and very strong. There's a no. But when I started that, I'm like, this was an accident either. This was not an accident. This was not suicide. And I pulled out the true crime deck. And sure enough, yes, I was called to my true crime decks. Here we uncovered that this woman's stepmother was behind it. It was a very interesting read. And so it's like that was amazing that I felt all day, even before her order came in. I just felt there was going to be a question of whether something was an accident or something was murder or something like that. And I felt that there was going to be a true crime case come out. I will be doing another one of those probably in about 3 or 4 months. On Sunday, I got a special coming up too. We're going to look at Brian Kohberger again. We're going to do this live Sunday at 2 p.m. And it is going to be he has a hearing on October 29th about dismissing the grand jury indictment. And I want to dig a little bit more into Brian's energy. It's like, why isn't he speaking up? Why isn't he? He's defending himself, but he's not defending himself. Brian knows what happened. He knows the 411. But he's not saying anything, and he's willing to be the scapegoat. I don't understand that. If he would tell the truth of what he really knows, he could be out on the street tomorrow. But maybe it's about his safety. I don't know. Maybe he feels, hey, I'm behind bars. I'm safe. They're not getting to me. I'm keeping my mouth shut. I don't know. Anyhow, welcome to your daily reading. Weekend reading, because I don't do the dailies on the weekends. Just during the week, Monday through Friday. We're entering eclipse season. Next weekend, we have the solar eclipse in Libra. A couple weeks after that, we have a partial lunar eclipse in Taurus. So we are, folks, entering eclipse season. I'm already feeling the effects of this eclipse in Libra in regards to relationships and balance and getting on the right path. And Libra rules my first house. I'm a Libra rising and my moon's there. So it is like singlehood for me is a thing of the past. And I've been feeling this eclipse I've been feeling it for a hot minute. It started pre-eclipse season. But for a lot of us, it depends on where Libra falls in your chart. There's a lot of places that you could get a free natal chart. You do need to know your time of birth. Okay? For the most accuracy. You see where Libra falls in your chart, and you have a general idea of what that entails. If it falls, like, say, in your 11th house of connections and friendships and acquaintances, then you know that, there's something being either eclipsed out and something new coming in as a result in regards to your circle of friends. Or 10th house, or at the top of your chart, your career could be a partnership, in career. So you have to look where Libra falls in your chart. But we're going to take a look at it. I'm using the Moonology for this reading. And I'm doing the eclipse reading now only because next weekend I feel it's a little bit late in the game, because next weekend is, even next Friday. Well, next Friday I'm not going to be around. I am going on vacation again with my man. Okay. Let's see what we got here. This has been coming up a lot when I do readings. Nothing is yet set in stone. So let's see what else we've got. Balance, spirituality, and practicality for full moon in Pisces. And luck is on your side. For a lot of us, this is like a change in fortune. Like a fortunate partnership of some sort. Even when I'm seeing the two fish in the symbol of Pisces in that card, it's making me think of partnerships. Partnering up with somebody in business, personal life, however that hits you. But it's like a very lucky break coming about in your partnerships, and there is a sense of balance coming into place also. And Libra is also about balance, harmony and balance, and justice. So, and justice, when you think of that, like the justice in the tarot, is that balancing. It is about truth. It is about knowing of being on the right path, making the right decisions, decision making happening. And I just feel that there is a decision that is going to take place here that, and it's a lucky decision. It's like, you're going to be like, whew, man, did I dodge a bullet? Or, like, oh, this is beautiful. I can't believe this is happening to me. So whatever you're going through, this is not written in stone yet. Okay, you think of one outcome and something else could happen. Nothing's written in stone yet. But that is also telling me this partnership's not written in stone either, because I'm seeing that justice here, and I wouldn't be surprised if the justice comes out in the main reading. But it feels like it's not written in stone yet, because I feel like the ball's going to be in your court. And this partnership is going to come in, and everything's going to feel balanced and harmonious, but we have to be careful about our mindset of, like, this is too good to be true mindset. Sometimes a too good to be true mindset saves us, It wakes us up and snaps us into reality. Got your coffee? Got your beverage of drink this morning? But, anyhow, but in this case, you need to believe in yourself and believe in the divine, because I feel like that this is a gift. Okay, let's get into our tarot now. But this week here, though, on the 8th, in just a couple of days, 3 days from now, we have moons, Mars squaring Pluto. I'm sorry. So, kind of be on your toes on the 8th, even the day before, day after. That could produce some really transformative heat. Okay, that could produce some even aggression. Pluto rules Scorpio. It could be setting the stage for something in Scorpio season. And I'm also being shown by Spirit that like what I'm seeing in my crystal ball over here is like an explosion. I'm seeing a tower that is a release that is needed in order to restore balance, the eclipse. And that explosive energy might be setting the stage for something negative or something not for you to eclipse its way out by next weekend, by the eclipse. And that eclipse is also going to draw luck in. And it's almost like this explosive energy is going to be a gift. Okay. Let's see where this is going. I think I already have my title even before I do my spread. Mars square explosive Mars square Pluto is a gift. That might be a good title. What do you think? What do you think of that title? I don't know for sure right now. You already know what the title is, obviously. Okay, let's see what we got here. Under the deck. She is justice. She is Libra energy. Queen of Swords. Truth about the King of Wands. You know, there's some kind of dynamic here. Ace of Swords. And the Queen of Swords holds the Ace of Swords. There is, somebody's fired up. Getting fired up here. There is something brewing under the surface. And I'm telling you, the 8th is going to be big. There is something here brewing under the surface that involves truth. And that brings about closure, a transformation, an ending. More scorpionic energy. Okay? And we got the Sun that produces a very positive outcome, even if we doubt it while it's going on. So, folks, what we got going on behind the scenes is we have somebody who's a liar, pants on fire, okay? Somebody who has not been speaking the truth about what they were doing, about their true intentions. And the Queen of Swords is saying, you know what, I know something's up. She's a queen. All the queens have intuition. Okay? Now, the Queen of Wands she's a force to be reckoned with. She is somebody who everybody loves or everybody fears. Okay? The Queen of Swords, she's similar energy, but she's lower vibe. She's more, it's like she has that inner knowing and her mind is working. But her intuition is kicking in, and she says, yes, I know my intuition is correct. She'll stay silent, but let her boil, and she's going to give you an earful. And that is exactly what I'm getting here. That we had somebody here that was very unethical, winning at all costs, somebody who kind of undermining or trying to go around, maybe trying to get around that Queen of Swords. Like, well, maybe she won't know. Maybe I could pull something up on her. It's like, I'm going to do this, but maybe she won't know or find out about it. And there is a sense of ego. And I think somebody's ego is going to get knocked. Okay. Somebody's going to get knocked off their high horse. Because the Queen of Swords, she's going to wield that sword, and she's going to knock somebody on their ass. With her words, okay? She is here about the truth, and I think she's just saying a big to somebody, and she's gonna be like, I'm done, game over. And at that point, She's like, okay, I'm going to put this behind me. And she's learned some lessons from this. But the sun is going to come out, and she can relax, and she can embrace that sun, and she's going to feel a lot better once that explosive energy comes out of her. But there is something here that she's just going to blow the lid off. Intuitively, as I started to say, she knows that something's up. So she is like really watching with an eagle eye. And I'm surprised the Page of Swords isn't here, because I could see her getting on the internet, and or getting on somebody's phone. She's going to find something because she's digging for it. She's finding it because she's looking for it, and she sees exactly the information she was looking for to confirm or deny her suspicions. But looking at this, it's going to confirm. Okay, let's keep on going. 10 of Cups. 9 of Swords. Worried about the family. Something that was supposed to be happy went south very quickly. The opportunity, though, is to stand on her own 2 feet. Her. I'm saying her because I'm picking up a feminine, okay? But it could be male or female. Really, the tarot knows no gender. But we got another queen here. Being more relaxed. Being more in her energy. More grounded. The influences that walking around. Oh, yeah, she's totally done. 8 of Cups. She is saying, I am totally done. And how did she get here to begin with? I was talking about suspicions. Curious what the next card's going to be. Okay, I'm being a little anal about my neatness here. Hanged Man. Enlightenment. There was stagnation. And this could be this could be within a family. This could be in the workplace. But this is involving the partnerships. She became enlightened about something. It's like, but she suspended any kind of action until she knew for sure. Sitting on something here, maybe even dreaming about it, thinking about it even at night. But there was some kind of pause in action or pause in communication. Let me get the rest of the cards, and I want to come back to that. Behind is the 9 of Wands. Ahead is 8 of Pentacles. Magician. Page of Wands. There's a reason why I picked up the cell phone. 9 of Cups. 2 of Wands. Okay. Going back to the oracles. The 2 of Wands is really drawing my attention. Because that is a decision. That the 2 of Wands is also at the planning stage. It's like, I'm at this crossroads. I've got a couple options here. What is going to give me my 9 of Cups? Which is going to look better for me to get me to my sun and my 9 of Cups, my 10 of Cups, that happiness, that contentment, the happy partnership, the happy home, the happy work life. What's going to bring that balance to me? Okay. And that's where these eclipses are coming in. That's where this is coming in. Okay. But there is a choice. And whoever is resonating, I know there's somebody resonating with this is saying, but I don't jump cups. That's part of this. It's like you're exiting something and something else is coming in simultaneously. It's like going like this. they're passing each other. Okay? And it's like, I don't jump cups. It doesn't make sense. But for here, it seems like a very much like a lucky break. It's a gift from the universe. And it might go against our normal mindset, or what we deem as normal, what is typical for us, that we're looking at things differently now. And there's something different about this new partnership, this new connection. Whether, like I said, whether it's a friendship or if it is a romantic partner or a business partner. You're saying, do I want to get out of one thing and jump into another thing? So there is a little bit of hesitation here as well. Because it seems like I'm like getting, no matter how much time you put in between cups, that still end up with as the wounded warrior. But I'm also feeling here that with that death card and that 9 of Wands also, there is a sense of change, needing to change something up, break out of routine, seeing things for what they really are, having time to reflect on the patterns. This is about patterns, reflecting on those patterns that has kept you held hostage or stuck in some sort of way. And, the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior that fails or falls, gets injured, gets back up and tries again. The kicker here is, though, that when we try again, we have to change something. And the 9 of Wands is an energy of exhaustion, that keep trying the same thing over and over again, expecting different results that don't happen. And that's kind of a big energy that I'm getting here, that we were trying something again, but we didn't change our approach. We didn't change our perspective of our relationships. Maybe there's something within me, that 8 of Pentacles, that I need to work on, okay, in order to produce my happiness, my wish fulfillment, and my son, that happiness. It's like there's something here. Like, it's like sometimes we have to take a hard look at our own life, our own self, not just the people that we are connecting to, but our own approach. It's like when you approach something from a negative standpoint, and that's kind of, where I'm leading also. It's like you're manifesting, but you're manifesting maybe out of fear, out of, I know that I want a partnership, I want to be happy, yada, yada, yada. But in your heart space, there's a storyline that you're telling yourself that I know it's going to be the same thing over again. I'm going to get another narcissist. I'm going to get another cheater. I'm going to get another liar. And so the universe brings that in, because that's your story. You need to change that narrative and change it to, I'm bringing in the sun. I'm drawing in the sun. I'm drawing in my life partner. I'm drawing in that perfect business opportunity, that perfect business partnership. And being more positive in the thought process, despite the ouchies of the past. But I said I wanted to take a look at this Hanged Man. Page of Cups, Chariot, Strength, and 7 of Pentacles. This is definitely changing directions. And, the Page of Cups pages are messengers. And they also represent a new beginning, not to the magnitude of the Ace, but more of a detour. But the Page of Cups also has that fish that comes out of the cup here. And I often see the Page of Cups as a reflection, self-reflection. And I feel like after a lot of reflection, the Chariot is about, okay, Chariot with the strength is saying having that fortitude and having that inner strength and courage, lion, courage, to take the reins and be in self-control and move forward and find fertile ground that is going to produce fruit, that's going to produce those 9 cups and that sun. And this is also about the sun is needed to nurture. The sun is needed for growth. And so there is a lot of reflection here and moving on. And that is even reflected in the influences surrounding this, which is that 8 of Cups. It's like saying, okay, it is time to go. It's time to go. And you are definitely the manifester here. You've got all the resources and the knowledge, and it's like, I've mastered this game. I've mastered this game. And you are drawing in some kind of new adventure, something exciting. And there is new communication with somebody new, that there is something to get excited about. And you're going to start seeing, well, wow, I can really have everything that I want. I can have my 9 of Cups, my wish, my desires, the sun. I can actually be happy. Imagine that. I can actually finally be happy. So, potential outcome, you stand there and you contemplate and you think about things. A lot of contemplation in this reading. A lot of reflection. And you have the whole world at your fingertips right now. And you are thinking about the possibilities. So, back to these oracles where it says nothing is written in stone. It truly isn't. And this is why, exactly why, where you're standing there thinking about the possibilities. How am I going to proceed? What direction am I going to go? What road am I going to go? This road looks really exciting and refreshing. A really dynamic, exciting, new adventure is waiting for me. Am I going to take that leap? You know, I'm looking over here and the Fool card, just as I said that, the Fool card popped up in my crystal ball. Am I going to take that leap? And that's what this is all about. This is why I say the ball's in your court. Okay. I do want to get a couple more cards on this 2 of Wands. Four of Pentacles, kind of holding back a little bit before investing. 6 of Coins. You want to, I understand you're evaluating because you're saying, I want to make sure everything balances. 10 of Pentacles, because I'm in this for the long haul is what you're saying. This is, I'm planting seeds for my future and for my future generations, my children, the long-term family stability, the legacy. 4 of Cups. 2 fours here about, this is not just about stability. It is about stability, but it's also a little bit of stagnation, a little bit of procrastination. The 4 of Cups is, you're saying, well, I need to think about this. I'm going to hold back before I make a decision. I'm not, you may be questioning that 5 of Swords is also coming back up, has dual meanings in this reading. And it's coming up as be careful not to sabotage yourself. Because the 4 of Cups is showing up here as about self-doubt. Okay? Doubting the opportunity. That I started this reading out with An opportunity that appears to be too good to be true. I don't see anything here indicating illusion or fantasy. Nothing. Okay? I see a lot of pentacles, which is a grounding in the 3D in the real world. And a lot of pentacles. And there's a lot of cups here of the emotions. There's fire here. There's air. This is a very, and as I'm looking at the distribution of the suits as well, a very balanced reading as far as the suits are concerned. There's not one suit overpowering the other in this reading. That tells me a lot too. This is balance. This is the eclipse going to restore balance. So don't diddle daddle around, and don't allow your mind to play tricks on you and tell you and put all these doubts and start manifesting from that negative aspect, that doubtful aspect, that, oh, here we go again. This is going to be the same old story all over again. You got to change that. You got to change that perspective. Because this could end up, you could sabotage yourself, and this could be end up being a missed opportunity. That's why nothing is written in stone is here. Because you could self-sabotage and miss this opportunity through doubts, through fear. Okay? You got to try to ditch the fear and take that leap of faith. And I am going to do a couple added things here that I haven't done in a long time. I usually don't end with oracle cards, but I was drawn to a couple decks. Okay. The two decks that I am going to be drawing a couple cards each from is, because of the eclipses, Deep Moon Messages, Moon Magic, and Angel Wishes. Okay, both of these decks were given to me by Medieval Moon. I haven't seen her on my channel lately. I think she still watches my videos, but then my content has changed also, for the most part. I do a daily reading. I didn't even finish a 3 months reading, and I apologize. It's just my true crime really takes over. I see the getaway is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. That's the moon magic message here. That is this, I see the path clearly. And my journey begins. My new journey begins. There's all this journey cards, even with the Page of Wands. Okay? So you got a lot of energy here of journeys. And that is gorgeous. I like that. My journey begins. I might have to change that title again. Okay. Angel messages or wishes. Your dream is a message from your loved ones. So if you've been dreaming, there's messages from loved ones. I feel like I need another one from this deck. Don't let life pass you by. Be among it and live. What's this whole reading about? Yeah, it starts with this explosive energy. But that explosive energy, that Mars-Pluto square energy, it is breaking open a new way of life, a new path. And it's saying, you need to embrace this and don't let life pass you by. Don't let life pass you by. You got an opportunity here. Okay. That is a very good way of ending this reading. I love it. And I love each and every one of you. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, I forgot to say that I am looking for moderators. I'm looking to add 2 to my staff. So, I will see you folks next time. Love and light.